Hey there, Not John from Papa Bear Studios in Dury, APA again. Question I pose today is simple. How much should a musician make to play out live? I'm not talking about professional acts that are put on by huge management companies. That's a different ballgame. I'm talking about the solo, the duo, the trio, the four-piece band that goes down to the local club and plays for 3 or 4 hours. What should they make? Personally, I believe that every musician should have a threshold, a price that he or she won't walk out the door for less than. And that's a very personal thing. It depends on a lot of factors. Are you doing it for a living? Are you doing it for fun? Are you doing it for exposure or some other reason? Make sure the personal economics of your situation match. If I have to drive 2 hours to a gig, I better make enough to cover at least the gas money. But at the end of the night, you should have a number that you want in your pocket for your services. That's fair in any business. Let me start off by telling you my thoughts, and then you can agree, disagree, and I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. First of all, if an establishment tells you they're going to pay you X amount of dollars, they should pay you X amount of dollars. No musician can guarantee the actions of someone else. They can't tell you how many people are going to come. They can't tell you how much they're going to spend. But they can tell you that they're going to do their job. What is that job? Is it playing music? Not really. What a musician's real job is this. First of all, learn your instrument. Second of all, buy equipment. That costs a lot of money. Third, once you have the equipment and you find your job, you have to pack your car full of that equipment and take it to that venue. Once you get to the venue, you have to unload all that equipment. Once you've unloaded all that equipment, you have to set up that equipment and make it sound good. Then comes the fun part for 3 or 4 hours. You get to play and mingle and have fun. Got it. After that's all said and done, you've got to break that all down. Then you have to pack it back into your car. Then you have to drive all the way back home. Then you have to take the equipment out of your car and put it in the house so it doesn't get stolen or damaged further. Oh yes, equipment gets damaged and it costs money, a lot of maintenance. Then you've got to deal with the fact that you can't sleep until probably 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, depending how late your gig went to, and be grumpy and hungover the next day. That is what musicians get paid for. And it doesn't matter how many people showed up and how much money they spent at the establishment. I think it's a very personal thing what a musician expects in his pocket net at the end of the night. Should a seasoned veteran musician, 25, 30 years playing, get the same as a kid who that's his first gig? I don't know. I'm certain the establishment would say that, hey, if this kid's first gig brings in 100 people and a 25-year-old veteran can't pack the place, then he deserves just as much, if not more. Again, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'd love your comments on this. If you're a musician, share your thoughts on what you expect to make. Thanks so much for dropping by, and I'll see you next time.